Hello everyone, I am Ashwani. I am a mechanical engineer pursuing my masters from Japan. I have learned ANSYS Workbench and ANSYS Space Claim from scratch. And if you are here to learn these two softwares, you are at the right place. I will teach you in this series the special tips and techniques used to perform static structural analysis right from the basics up to the advanced level. I would like to stress that I will be focusing on the basics because that's where a person gets stuck and also gets frustrated. So I'm here to help you out from your frustration. So let's get started. As soon as you open your ANSYS Workbench, this is your first layout screen. You can see that on the left there is an analysis system tab. There is also a tab known as the component systems where you can drag the subsystems like geometry or mesh and use them to multiple analysis systems. So I will be basically focusing on the static structural systems. The method used is just click and drag and drop it. The second method to insert any system is to double click on that system. And there you go, we have the static structural system into our project schematic space. Suppose you need to use a mesh component system, so you can drag that also. Sometimes you also will like to use a standalone geometry system and use it for multiple static structural analysis systems. So you can drag these two. The next thing which I would like to tell you is about the toolbar which is on the top. It is quite simple. There are features like open, save, save as.
Please don't forget to save your project.
So after having so many analysis systems on your screen, you would not like to have any kind of confusion and you would like to rename the systems, and the method is to double click on the system and give some random name to that system. Similarly, you can give some other name to this system and you can have a separate name for each of the systems to avoid the confusion. So there are several other features which you can do, just like you can duplicate a system. You can delete a system. So the next thing I'm going to tell you is the key takeaway of this lesson. And I personally wasted 2 to 3 hours on searching how to do a 2D analysis. We all may think that, okay, we can create a geometry in a plane and just have a 2D analysis as it is. I searched a lot over internet and I also searched YouTube, but I could not find a video, and this actually motivated me to make this series. So this has default 3D analysis system, and also the property tab is not directly visible to you. So the method is to right click on geometry, click on properties, and you will have a property tab on your right. In the analysis type, you need to click and you can change the analysis system to 2D. And this is the method used to do a two-dimensional analysis. Now you can create a geometry and now you can perform further application of boundary conditions and get your solution.